John Bourke of Oola, head of Oola versus Galtee Gaels. John, it's the tight and I suppose narrow victory over Na Piarsaigh means you're in the knockout stages, and that was hard earned, and it gives you the reward now of a quarter final.
Yes, we were very lucky in the end to get over the line against Na Piarsaigh. Thank God we did get over the line, but we faced a stiff challenge against Galtee Gaels the next day. They're probably the form team coming into the championship. Hopefully that our few years senior experience in quarterfinals and stuff will get us over the line on the day.
You were in the county final 2019. Obviously, didn't go your way. How motivated are you to try and get back towards that phase? Obviously it's 2 wins away from where you stand now, but there must be serious motivation to get back to that day and do better again.
Yes, there is. Yeah. Being honest, 2019 we went unbeaten in the group stages. It was a different format back then. We had a few matches. We blooded a few players, and this year it is obviously different with the 2 matches. So that's our aim at the start of the year, is to get to another county final, and we want to redeem ourselves. Maybe we underperformed that day against Newcastle West, and we like to get that right, get it straight, and hopefully we can push on now and get to another county final. To be great.
You faced county champions the first night out. A day you were beaten. I think not as close as you'd like. I suppose you could say. Did you learn a lot from that game? You're against a team that's very well drilled. They're a serious operation. Anytime I've seen them, they've been ultimately professional. Do you learn things out of games like that about other teams, how they operate, and try and pick it from there?
We didn't know where we were at the start of the year. We had very limited numbers trained with so many lads playing hurling and football. So look, we had to learn. We came up against it there. We had nothing to lose. Obviously, they're probably best team in Limerick for the last 4 or 5 years. They won a few county championships. We started off well in the game. They kind of pulled away in the third quarter. They class all over the field, and you could see how well organised were and the structure they have all over the field. And just in the last 15 minutes, we'll say, they brought on a few lads and they pulled away.
You mentioned there hurling and football. Oola and Doon, obviously there's a good connection there. Obviously players playing with both. How difficult though is it for you to balance it? I know you see Newcastle West, you see Na Piarsaigh, you see other clubs there. They've maybe a little bit of a bigger pick, but they're also actually literally one club. Under that one umbrella, it's probably a bit easier for them to organise things. How difficult is it for you to navigate that between two areas, really?
It's very difficult, really, because Doon are a very good side, and they'll be hoping to win the county championship again this year, and Oola we'll be hoping to do the same. We've more lads playing both than probably them other clubs, so it is very hard, especially when you've training in Oola and you've trained in Doon. It's very hard to keep it all going. You can't be flogging the same lads every night. So we try our best and hope to get as many numbers as we can to the field whenever is possible. But at the moment we're low on numbers, but after a few weeks hopefully we get over the line.
The last 18 months or so, or maybe 19 months even now, have been very challenging for everyone. How much have you personally enjoyed getting out there, getting out to the field and Oola, training again, and meeting your lifelong friends or neighbours, and getting that competitive kind of spirit going again?
It is very good. It's very good to get to the field and train again, because we were locked up for the 6 or 8 months, and it is very good to get to the field and see so many underage playing and juveniles and all the kids playing. Hopefully next year things will pick up again and we can go back to the old format in the football and carry on as well.